Ladies and gentlemen, the AFCON is here, so it's only fair if we predict the groups. Let's start with Group A with Morocco, Mali, Zambia and the Comoros. Let's start by talking about the host Morocco, and they have to win this. They do have the likes of Achraf Hakimi, Yasin Bono, Yunus Enesiri, who is scoring, the best player by far, Brahim Diaz, and the youngsters like Eli Nawi, who plays for Roma. And also they have to win their first AFCON since 1978. Now let's talk about Mali. Mali have the likes of Yus Bissouma, Amadou Haidara, and also they did bottle it against the Ivory Coast in the 90th minute and the 120th minute to knock them out of the previous AFCON competition. Now let's talk about Zambia. Zambia has the likes of Patin Daka, Lamek Banda from Lecce, and they did top their AFCON qualifying group, but do not be deceived because they finished 4th in their World Cup qualifying group behind Niger. Zambia have won AFCON before in 2012 when they beat Ivory Coast. Now let's talk about the smallest participant in AFCON according to population, the Comoros. The Comoros did finish first in the AFCON qualifying group, but they finished 4th in their World Cup qualifying group, so do not be deceived by that. But in their first ever AFCON, they did beat Ghana to go to the knockout stages of the 2021 AFCON. So yeah, that's that. So my final prediction is Morocco first, Mali second, Comoros third and Zambia 4th. So let's talk about Group B with Egypt, South Africa, Angola and Zimbabwe. Egypt have to win this for Mohamed Salah so that he can be among the greats who have won AFCON like Sadio Mane, Riyad Mahrez, or he will end up like people like Didier Drogba and George Weah who never won AFCON. And this is Egypt's best chance with Omar Ramouche, Mustafa Mohamed, and Egypt's structures like the horsemen, good in attack but terrible in midfield and defense because he gets so wet. Now let's talk about Bafana. South Africa are on a high after finishing first in their World Cup qualifying group, after being deducted 3 points from an ineligible player to Thiobo Mokowe. Now they also have likes of Onwin Williams and Lau Foster, but they were knocked out by Nigeria in the semi-finals of the previous AFCON after Noah Bali just turned into an incredible set-piece taking goalkeeper, and also Iheanacho chose the penalty. But it didn't stop there as South Africa did claim third place at the previous AFCON after London Williams saved them. With the likes of Hugo Blue, South Africa will be aiming high. And you also have Angola with the likes of
Manuel Benson.
And they also have Luvumbo, Randy Inteka, and also Angola did reach the quarterfinals of AFCON last year, but they were quickly dispatched by Nigeria. They did finish first in the AFCON qualifying group, but 4th in their World Cup qualifying groups. Now let's talk about Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe have decent players like Masha Muwensi, Tabawana Chirewa, who plays for Wolves, but Wolves have no wins in the Premier League, so I don't trust them. They did draw 1-1 to Nigeria twice and also drew to South Africa, but that seemed to me nothing as they finished bottom in their World Cup qualifying group. But hey, they did qualify for AFCON, so that's a good thing. Who Zimbabwe 4th, Angola 3rd, Egypt 2nd, and South Africa 1st. Now let's go to Group C with Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. First of all, let's talk about Tanzania. Tanzania has never won a game of AFCON in their lives, but they do have amazing wildlife though. Tanzania is a good country to visit if you're looking to see the zebras. Tanzania did qualify for AFCON, finishing 2nd, but they finished 3rd in their group. Tanzania have no chance. Now let's talk about Uganda. Uganda's first AFCON since 2019. They have been good, finishing 2nd in their World Cup qualifying group and also qualifying for AFCON. Now let's talk about Tunisia. Tunisia have been on fire in 2025. They conceded no goals in World Cup qualifying. They also drew against Brazil, but they do implement around them. And they also have Mejbri, who is their god, I guess. Tunisia will also be looking to make amends after finishing bottom in their last AFCON. Now let's talk about Nigeria. And I have to tell you, do not be shocked if Nigeria doesn't top this group. They did top their AFCON qualifying group, but do not be deceived because Nigeria were awarded a 3-0 victory over Libya after the Libyan Federation kidnapped the players. It has been a downward spiral for Nigeria Federation after they lost the AFCON final to Ivory Coast, and then followed it up by missing out on World Cup qualification to DR Congo. William Troost-Ekong has retired. The Nigerian Football Federation filed a complaint against DR Congo, but we still have the likes of Victor Osimhen, Calvin Bassey, Alexander Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, Ademola Lookman, so we should be fine. But anyways, I'm posting Tanzania 4th, Uganda 3rd, Nigeria 2nd, Tunisia 1st. Now let's talk about Group D with Senegal, DR Congo, Benin and Botswana. Let's start with Senegal. Senegal have low-key been overlooked in this AFCON. They still have Sadio Mane, Koulibaly, and Edouard Mendy in their ranks. And they also have youngsters like Lamine Camara, Ibrahim Mbaye for PSG, El Hadji Malik Diouf, Nicolas Jackson, and also Ismail Assar, who has been banging in goals. And let's not forget the man Iliman Njai. So they're forced to be reckoned with. And now let's talk about DR Congo. DR Congo are very excited because they have just qualified for the international playoffs. They have, even without Yohan Wissa, they still have Noah Sadiki, their captain Chancellor Bemba, new additions like Mario Stroikens and Matthew Apollo to help them through AFCON. And they also have Wan-Bissaka. And speaking about Wan-Bissaka, how the hell has DR Congo gotten all these new additions this fast? There must be something sneaky going on right there, huh? Now let's talk about on the rated African side. Benin finished third in the World Cup qualifying group. They have Steven Muni, who has been bagging the goals for them, and they also have a better defense than attack. And for some people who have a better defense, they couldn't deal with Victor Osimhen. Now let's talk about Botswana. Let me not waste your time here. Botswana have no chance. They have no chance. So I'm gonna go Botswana 4th, Benin 3rd, DR Congo 2nd, and Senegal 1st. Now we got Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. Algeria have been cursed ever since 2019 when they won AFCON, because in the previous 2 AFCONs they have finished bottom of the group. And with a team of Riyad Mahrez, Ismail Benasser, and with Lucas Zidane, and with their new manager, they have to be aiming higher. Now let's talk about an underrated team, Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso finished second in the World Cup qualifying group, but were robbed of a qualification spot because of Eritrea withdrawing, so their spot was given to Nigeria instead. They have amazing players like Dango Aotara, Edmond Tapsoba of Bayer Leverkusen, and also Bertrand Traore. Now let's talk about Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea are nothing without Nsue. Nsue was previously banned from FIFA for 6 months, but now he's eligible to play for Equatorial Guinea. Without Nsue, Equatorial Guinea are finished. Now let's talk about Sudan. Sudan finished third in their World Cup qualifying group, but they did qualify over Ghana in AFCON. So we wait for Equatorial Guinea 4th, Sudan 3rd, Burkina Faso 2nd, and Algeria 1st. Now let's go to Group F with reigning champions Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Gabon, and Mozambique. Let's start talking about Mozambique. Mozambique have good players like Jenny Katamo from Sporting and Renudo Mandava from Sunderland. And Mozambique have never won a game on AFCON despite qualifying 6 times. They looked promising in their AFCON qualifying group and finished respectably in World Cup qualifying. Now let's talk about Gabon. Gabon have the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Mario Lemina from Galatasaray, and Denis Bouanga from LAFC. Gabon did bottle it to Nigeria in extra time, missing out on World Cup. Now let's talk about Cameroon. And there is fire on the mountain as they have two separate head coaches because Samuel Eto'o doesn't want Abubakar to break his all-time goal scoring record. But FIFA recognizes Pagua as the coach of Vincent Abubakar, Andre Onana, Frank Zambo and Gisa are not included in the squad, but there is Brian Mbumo, Carlos Baleba, and Boyomo from Osasuna. Now let's talk about the defending champions, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have been on the rise ever since they beat Nigeria at AFCON previously. They did go undefeated in the World Cup qualifying group, conceding 0 goal. They do have the likes of Sebastian Haller, Amad Diallo from Manchester United, Emmanuel Agbadou from Wolves, Ousmane Diomande from Sporting, Desiree Doué's brought Baguel out the way, but surprisingly, young player of the tournament Allegra wasn't picked, and instead Zaha replaces him. And also, La Liga Player of the Month, Nicolas Pepe, isn't included. But anyways, Mozambique fourth, Cameroon third, Gabon second, and Ivory Coast third. And there you have it, my AFCON predictions. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also comment whatever your AFCON prediction is. May God be with you, bless you, have a good day.